In the last few weeks, YouTube has been flooded with videos showing just how fast Celebration cards are climbing in prices. Seriously, some of these price gains have been wild. But I think there's more to this story than social media hype and market graphs, that there are good reasons why this set is finally being recognized by the masses. Today, I'm going to show you exactly why Celebration stands out from other specialty sets and why it just might be Pokemon's best set of all time. I'm Pokemon Classics. Let's roll the intro. Pokemon Celebrations officially debuted on October 8th, 2021, with the intention of honoring Pokemon's 25th anniversary. Now, the set itself is relatively compact with just 50 cards, divided into two 25-card sets, 25 regular cards and 25 Classic Collection reprints. Obviously, the number 25 is used intentionally here as a further acknowledgement of Pokemon's 25th anniversary. For those of you that weren't collecting yet in 2021, this was an interesting time for the Pokemon TCG. Trading cards of all varieties were in the middle of a pandemic-driven surge, with many of the same issues we're currently experiencing today: price spikes, product shortages, rampant scalping. As a result, Celebrations was highly anticipated, but also extremely difficult to acquire at release. However, unlike some earlier sets, the Pokémon Company prioritized Celebrations products, and eventually supply did catch up to demand, giving Pokemon fans and enthusiasts everywhere an opportunity to join the celebration. Although it's a small set, Celebrations has a clear and purposeful set identity that showcases and celebrates Pokemon's 25-year history. The symbolism of the number 25 can be seen pretty much everywhere, from the 25 regular cards in the set, the 25 Classic Collection reprints, and even the special 25th anniversary stamp included on each card. But the symbolism goes much deeper than that. The 25 Classic Collection cards aren't just a random assortment of reprints, but a carefully selected collection of some of the most influential cards throughout Pokemon's history. For example, you have cards that were included for their collectability, like the big three from base set. That's Charizard, Blastoise, and Venusaur. Others in the set were included for their unique release history or their rarity tiers, like Birthday Pikachu from the promo set, or the introduction of Shining Pokemon or Gold Star Pokemon. Finally, others were included and selected for their playability and how influential they were in the competitive meta. Cards like Rocket Zapdos, Cleffa, Mewtwo EX, and Tapu Lele GX are just some of the many examples. The point is, the Classic Collection does an excellent job of honoring Pokemon's history for players and collectors, which can sometimes be a difficult balance. And the regular set was equally as thoughtful. It honors Pokemon's mascot with 5 different Pikachu cards, including 3 that are reimaginings of classic designs. There's Flying Pikachu, Surfing Pikachu, and a gorgeous base set full art Pikachu. I think this is a really cool way to unite the past and the present by applying modern design aesthetics to nostalgic cards of the past. Another noteworthy fact about the regular 25 card set is that it includes mirrored artworks of the video game box cover Pokemon from every generation. From the Johto region, we have Lugia and Ho-Oh. Over in the Hoenn region, it's Groudon and Kyogre. The Sinnoh region has Palkia and Dialga. The Unova region is Reshiram and Zekrom. The Kalos region features Xerneas and Veltal. The Alola region has Solgaleo and Lunala. The Galar region is Zacian V and Zamazenta V. Then from Kanto, since the Blastoise and the Charizard were already featured in the Classic Collection, this one we get 2 Mews, one a Gold Mew and then one a regular. And I think this would have been a good opportunity for a Mewtwo, that way we have balance between the two. But that's just my thinking. The other 4 cards in the 25 card set include Cosmog and Cosmoem, which are necessary as unevolved forms of Solgaleo and Lunala, and 2 copies of Professor's Research. Once again, we see the juxtaposition of both old and new, with the first featuring an early character design of Professor Oak breaking the card border, much like the Gold Stars. And the second showcases Professor Oak's newer design in the anime and a full art card aesthetic, which emerged much later in Pokemon's history. And to top it all off, the card's text is identical to the original Professor Oak from base set, which is arguably the most iconic trainer card in all of Pokemon TCG history. The end result is a carefully crafted set that honors history, acknowledges past milestones, but still delivers modern gameplay and aesthetics. As the name implies, Celebrations was meant to be fun and accessible, not the grueling challenge we often see with so many modern sets of today. And I think that's another reason why it's so noteworthy. Celebrations hits a perfect balance. It's fun and achievable, but still has some elements of challenge for the die-hard collectors out there. As noted earlier, Celebrations is a small specialty set with each booster pack containing 4 cards rather than the customary 10 cards. But even with smaller packs, the regular 25 card set is quick and easy to complete. The 25 card Classic Collection isn't particularly difficult either. Classic Collection cards have a pull rate of about 1 in every 2.5 packs, so it doesn't feel impossible to collect, especially in comparison to the modern sets of today. Without pulling any repeats, a Classic Collection set could be completed in approximately 62.5 packs, which is pretty reasonable. Prices also reflect this accessibility. Outside of Charizard, which 4 years later is hovering around $100, most Classic Collection singles are under $10. For most casual collectors who want to gradually piece together a master set, Celebrations is an affordable and achievable option. And for those looking for further challenge, there are also about 20-ish additional promos to chase, many of which are featured in specialty products. For example, the V Union box contains 5 Celebrations promos, including 4 Pikachu cards that form a mosaic together, as well as a Professor Burnett. The UPC also contains 4 different promo cards, 2 of which are metal cards, a Pikachu and a Charizard from base set, and 2 gold cards, a Pikachu V and a Pokeball. There are also 4 different collection cases, each containing their own unique promo. There's a Zacian Level X, Lance's Charizard, Dark Sylveon, and Dragapult Prime. The collector's chest for Celebrations has 3 promo cards. There's a Mimikyu, which is a Delta Species variant, a Light Toxicity, which I really like, and a Hydreigon C. There are 2 different promo cards available in the Premium Figure Collection box. There's a Pikachu V and a Pikachu V Max. Finally, we have the ETB, which features the Gold Star Greninja, and I know that's a favorite of a lot of people out there. Now, a couple additional ones. There is a General Mills cereal box promo, and this was actually a larger set with 14 cards that were released in different cereals, but one of them does feature the 25th anniversary stamp. So for some people out there, they consider this an official Celebrations promo. And then, of course, there's another 50 card set through McDonald's, which featured all of the different starter Pokemon from each of the generations. This one has 25 cards that are available in non-holo form, as well as 25 cards in holographic form. As I mentioned earlier, this set is very affordable, and that applies to many of the promo cards as well, with the exception of a few that are expensive, in particular the metal promo cards that come in the UPC. The metal Charizard, for example, is about $200 raw, and it's extremely difficult to grade in a PSA 10. That one's going to cost you over $7,000. The metal Pikachu is about $85. Again, super difficult to grade, about $5,000 in a PSA 10. Otherwise, we have the gold Pikachu from the UPC. That one's about $80. And then finally, it's the Gold Star Greninja from the ETB, and that one's about $25. Otherwise, most of the other promos are very affordable, and that's one of the things you look for in good set design, is the achievability. When we talk about Pokemon's greatest sets, a big part of the conversation comes down to its long-term impact, and Celebrations has proven to be timeless, bringing together the past and the present of Pokemon. It's not expensive or flashy, but that's part of its identity and its appeal. It's a celebration of Pokemon. For older collectors, it rekindles childhood nostalgia while introducing modern aesthetics and mechanics. Meanwhile, newer collectors are taken on a gallery walk through Pokemon's history and given a chance to collect and own what would otherwise be unobtainable for most. It's such a thoughtful bridge between generations of collectors. Pokemon could have easily done something simple, maybe a few 25th anniversary promos, and simply called it a day. But instead, they went all in, building a set that serves as a literal time capsule for the franchise's history. From the very first pack you open, you see it. That bold 25 stamp on every card is not just a logo, it's a symbol, acknowledging a journey 25 years in the making. To me, it's not surprising that prices for this set have been surging recently. It appeals to all audiences, and it produces magic in a way that few sets are able to. With its small size, its favorable pull rates and its abundance of iconic chase cards, there are plenty of opportunities for the average collector to pull something truly special, creating those electric moments that have come to define the Pokemon hobby. And that's just one of the reasons why, years from now, I think Celebrations will be remembered as more than just the 25th anniversary set. I think it'll be remembered as one of the most inclusive and well-crafted sets in Pokemon history. A true mosaic of everything that makes the Pokemon TCG beloved by so many. So there you have it. Those are my thoughts on Celebrations and why I think this set is so important. As usual, I welcome your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. Do you have any deep-rooted feelings or special memories associated with this set, like I do? I'd love to hear your stories. Also, if you enjoyed this breakdown, consider hitting the like button and subscribing to my channel for more Pokemon-related content. I'm Pokemon Classics, reminding you all that the classics never go out of style. Until next time, stay well, and don't forget to have fun. That's what this is all about. Bye, everybody.